Hello, welcome to another episode here on the BJ Show. I'm your host. Let's get on with it. Welcome all to this is it, the last episode to the new year of the AFLW and as well the AFL. So I'm going to be sharing all my thoughts and last game known as the AFLW Grand Final, Ikon Park in Melbourne, North Melbourne, known as the Kangaroos take on Brisbane Lions. I'm going to be sharing each quarter and the winner prediction and all that. I know you check out my last video that who won and who thinks should win the Premiership. Well, I'm going to be sharing that very shortly. But before we get on with that part, I would like to thank you for your support. That's just the one thing. But we are on the way of reaching of a big goal. Thank you. Thank you for, supporting, watching my episodes, all my quizzes, really much appreciated, and all my other thoughts and updates and all that. So, as I'm going to be saying in each episode till I will be removing of next one to next one, the 1,500 live YouTube is on a burn task. It's not far away. I can't wait to get this goal done and dusted as well. Getting the watch time that's building up very slow, but it's your part if you can listen to an episode as well as subscribing. And if you like the AFLW season, that much appreciate your support of doing that. So the intro of that is all done and dusted. I'm going to share the AFLW 2025 Grand Final between the North Melbourne Kangaroos and the Brisbane Lions. So, if you've been supporting this during this journey, well, what a season has been for all respectful teams. So, this game was on the 29th of November 2025, and we'll check your logo guys, but it was all from a AFLW night footballs. Now, I don't mind at Ikon Park. I think this should be the home of the AFLW for the grand final generally instead of going to your own state and playing your own AFL grand final. I think it's easier. Both teams come together at Ikon Park in the near future. I think it's got better felicity in the way of it's like the MCG when the men play their grand final. Ikon Park is the AFLW grand final, and they can host games during the season as well. So, what I'm going to say is congratulations to North Melbourne Kangaroos playing back-to-back, defeating Brisbane. They burst each other a couple times. Final score, 9 goals, 256, defeated 2-4-16. I think really, as I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to share quarter by quarter. But it was all Kangaroos. It was all the Kangaroos. Started with 2 goals. They were the best kicking goals for goals. Brisbane came hard, but it was basically all over at half time. It was just they knew, but never ever they actually say that. I'm never going to give up because they never. And great for the year for Queensland. It was the NRL, both AFLW, as well Brisbane Lions men's and the Brisbane Lions AFLW. Fortunately, wasn't their year. There was 2 goals to 1 in the first quarter, 3 goals to 0 to make it a 23-point lead to North Melbourne Kangaroos. 5 goals 0-30 to 1.28. So it was 1 goal each same margin. It was 6-0, 36 to 214. So North Melbourne had basically budget of knowing that Brisbane can come back hard. It was only 4 goals, 28 points, not easy to do. And I had every respect for that Brisbane could come back and really pull on the clinic, but it was 3 goals to 2 minors. And that, congratulations to the Kangaroos. They were the team I chose, but well done. First time a team that's gone undefeated in the AFLW, claiming a back-to-back premiership. Don't see that often. You would ever see it there again. But congratulations. Really well done. You earn your spot. Go and celebrate. I know you'll do that during the season, and I know you'll do really well from claiming their premiership in so many levels. So, without a doubt, how can I reflect journey to the grand final? Well, I think from the preseason. They want to get back. They want to come back, and this is our year. We're Premiership. It's going to be a Premiership hangover for the second team. And boy, I didn't expect to be. I thought it was going to be close. And I may mention this, or may not, but I was that. I thought it was going to be close. Think it was just North Melbourne news. They knew back-to-back Premiership, and they're a good team. Wish all the best in the off-season and enjoy it as we reach the pre-season for the men. Boy, what a talent. And that's going to be a different episode. But how can I reflect on the AFLW? Amazing. One of the best in so long, since 2017. This is the 8th season. 8th grand final. First time on a night time. And yeah, but I'm going to now end it big, that saying, thank you so much for listening. Give it a like if you like the AFLW Grand Final. The point here is, are the Kangaroos known for North Melbourne Kangaroos? Congratulations. Brisbane, heads up. All the best. You'll bounce back. You know you're a good team, and I know you'll do well in this season. Thank you so much for letting me share this journey and all your support. Make sure you give this a like, a subscribe, notification as well. Make sure you hit that as well. In all these, when we reach that complete goal as each low process for the what time, as well the live stream 1,500 goal. All right, thank you so much for listening. We'll see you very soon. All right, catch you all later. BJ shows out. Bye for now.